Alright guys, today I'm going to be reading a creepypasta to you. Now, the name of this creepypasta is the Super Smash Bros. Bootleg. Now I'm going to go ahead and warn you that this creepypasta has bad grammar, but we're going to get through it. And let's begin. It's been a while since I played the monstrosity known as Lost Sonic, so I have took a break from playing Sonic games and playing the Super Smash Bros. Games. Yes, I have all three of them, but since I did everything, like beat the story mode, unlock all the characters, and other things, the games aren't that fun anymore. I pretty much stopped playing SSB and SSBM. I'm replaying the Subspace Emissary story on SSBB, but I do get bored of it sometimes. I was at the flea market. You can find lots of crap there at a low price. It's almost like a Walmart. When I suddenly found a Nintendo 64 cartridge, it was red with SSB4 wrote on it with a Sharpie. It also had two insert outlets, like if had to have another game connected to it. I knew that it was a bootleg, but I was so desperate to play another SSB game that I grabbed the cartridge and paid the cashier the dollar that it cost. I told you stuff that was there was cheap. So I went home and put my game in the N64 and started the console up. However, it wouldn't load the game. It just stayed on a Nintendo 64 screen. I was really mad that I wasted my dollar on something that didn't work. But I did notice the cartridge shape again. It looked like it needed another cartridge on it, so I got my Super Mario 64 and put it on the top. Booyah, I got the game to work. But now, I wished I haven't. And I also wish I never read this creepypasta. The N64 loaded up the game, however it was actually a bootleg version of SSB. I really didn't mind it, even though I was looking for a different game. It had the normal SSB intro, and it looked innocent enough, but when the title came up, oh boy, the background was black with what looked like blood coming from the top. The letters in Super Smash Bros. Were backwards. The voice that said the title was there, but glitched out. Even though I would have to suffer for it, I pressed start. Instead of the menu coming up, it went to 1P game mode. At the character select, the only character was Mario. I picked Mario and started up the game. It started with Link, whose skin was completely pale. The Hyrule Castle stage looked very different. The background was completely black, and the castle itself looked blood red. The music was still glitched like in the title. So the battle started, and it was like the real version. Except every time you hit Link, blood came out, except launching Link into the sky, he hit the ground and made some screaming sound. And so the battle ended. I continued through the rest of the game. It was like the same as the first one. Characters were pale, the background was black, and the stage was red. Same depth animation, nothing different from the first, but there were no break the target stages, no Metal Mario or fighting Polygon Team, just normal battles. But crap really went downhill at the Master Hand battle. It started out on the black background, and well, you get the point by now, but Master Hand looked gruesome. He had blood on him, flesh hanging from his fingers, holes showing gore and bone in his hands. He also had blood dripping from him. My character looked different too. He was pale, like the others, and had blood on him. So the battle went on. I couldn't beat Master Hand. It was literally impossible to. His health just wouldn't go down. But he could still hurt me, and he was wrecking me. I was helpless until it happened. Master Hand grabbed me and slammed me on the ground. I made a death animation that all the other fighters did, but instead of me losing a life, the screen faded black. Then, instead in bloody letters, R.I.P. you. I immediately got the game out of there. That was just as bad as Lost Sonic. I decided to play some Super Mario 64. I shouldn't have put it on the top. The game leaked inside Super Mario 64 and made it play the bootleg. I took that game out too, and in fear, I put one more game in. Thank God it played the normal game. At first, I thought about buying a new Super Mario 64 game, but I thought I should take a break from video games. Now, I'm going to go on record saying that this is possibly one of the worst creepypastas I ever read. It wasn't scary, and it had all the cliches in the book, and the grammar was laughably bad. But I'm gonna have Super Smash Bros. Footage playing in the background as I read this in the video. And if any of you guys have any suggestions for any creepypastas for me to read, I'll try and get to them, and they'll be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment the video. It's greatly appreciated as well. I'm out.